would suggest that there was a plan from a centralized place to execute these various acts of voter fraud, specifically focused on big cities controlled by Democrats. The number of voter fraud cases in Philadelphia could fill a library.
This is basically an opening statement so the American people can understand what the networks have been hiding.
And it's outrageous that it's tolerated, and it's tolerated because you condone it in the press, and you don't cover it, and you don't condemn it. There are many more affidavits here. I'd like to read them all to you, but I don't have the time. You should have had the time and energy to go look for them. That's your job. The fake media is reporting over and over again, including Fox, that there is no evidence, hard evidence of fraud. There are thousands of pieces of evidence of hard fraud. They just don't publish it. The ballots that were so disputed, the ballots that were new to this election, we never had that before. We had absentee ballots, but not you could just mail in. And we never had so many mail-in ballots to deal with. Michigan set up a lawful procedure for doing that. Critical to the lawful procedure, of course, was the inspection by both parties. And from time immemorial, when absentee ballots are counted, the city or state worker sits in the middle, has the ballot. On one side is a Republican, the other side a Democrat, liberal, conservative, whatever. They pull out the envelope. They all look at the envelope. They see whether all the identifying data is there. They see if it looks good or suspicious. In this case, there was no Republican. Rarely was there even a Democrat. A couple of times you'll see there were two Democrats and no Republican. No Republican got to see that.
It's Dominion, and she says she has enough evidence of fraud to launch a massive criminal investigation.
We have sworn witness testimony of why the software was designed. It was designed to rig elections. He was fully briefed on it. He saw it happen in other countries. It was exported internationally for profit by the people that are behind Smartmatic and Dominion. They did this on purpose. It was calculated. They've done it before. We have evidence from 2016 in California. We have so much evidence, I feel like it's coming in through a fire hose.